Hey, my name is Verne. I'm a designer and a photographer based out of Toronto. So I've always been interested in photography, but the thing is I was always intimidated by it for some reason. Something about the hardware, the technicalities of it. It wasn't until late last year when I met a couple of photographers at a conference while I was traveling that I really started to think about dabbling into photography. What was really cool about their work was that, one, they were well-known photographers, but they also took a lot of their shots on mobile phones. And I had no idea. I just assumed that they were taking these photos on legit cameras. And the fact that they were taking them on mobile phones really surprised me at the power of what you could accomplish with like an iPhone, for example. So that really lowered the barrier of entry for me and just kind of made it less intimidating. So I think it was like late last year that I just started exploring with shooting with my iPhone. Instagram has been such an amazing community. It's been the platform that I've chosen to learn photography through, and I've met so many incredible people. It's like the most supportive network that you can possibly find when it comes to learning a brand new creative craft. I honestly don't think that I would have been able to grow as quickly as a photographer if it weren't for the people that I've come across on Instagram. Photography has always just been that natural extension to the work that I've been doing. I think what really sold me on photography was just its power for storytelling. Right? I think as a creative, that's all what we all strive to do is convey a message, tell a story, create characters and a narrative of some sort that wraps it all together. My first couple of shots, I realized that photography was giving me a new medium to tell stories in. When I took on photography, I really wanted to break the craft down into a number of rituals and habits that I could follow easily, and I could pay attention to all of these things and just kind of learn very slowly over time, what was right and what was wrong. And so, I spent a lot of time looking at other people's posts and examining the way that they were shooting and posting things, the way they would write captions, the way that they were using hashtags, but also the way that they were interacting with other people. If I had to give some advice to anybody pursuing photography or any other kind of creative craft, it's that I think you really need to be intentional about the work that you're doing. If you're going to care about this craft, if you're going to be passionate about it, chase it wholeheartedly and take the time and pick the craft apart. Understand every nuance about it. Spend the time doing it, but making sure that you're asking why every step of the way. Why did one shot turn out better than the other? Why was this kind of lighting better? Why was this kind of model better for my photos? I think if you're not inquisitive, if you're not curious about your own craft, and you're not spending the time to obsess and submerge yourself into this world, you're not doing yourself justice. And so whatever it is you're chasing, I think you need to dive that deeply into it and just be intentional about being better. Don't let yourself arbitrarily float along and hope that you get better over time. Make sure it's your mission to be better today than you were yesterday and better tomorrow than you